Hey yo, what is up FPG fam? Further here and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. Today we're looking at the man Anubis once again because I have him finally built up. Now, not entirely, I don't have him fully maxed out, but I do have him built to be used and I've been using him extensively. So I want to showcase the build that I have on him because I said I would, and then maybe take him into some gameplay so you can see how my build fares when it comes to the hardest of content within Aether Gazer. So I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I do hope you get some value from it. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. But before we do, a quick massive shout out as always to the sponsor of the channel, GamerSupps. If you want to pick up anything from GamerSupps, a link will be in the description down below. Click on that link, peruse the store. I like that word now, peruse. And if you decide to pick anything up from GamerSupps, use code FurtherBeyondGaming at checkout. Get 10% off everything in the store, whether that be a waifu cup, waifu shirt, or some GamerSupps. They all are fantastic flavors. They all taste great, all organic, and they give you amazing energy. The waifu shirts are the best feeling shirts in the business, the most comfortable that you can grab, and they have amazing designs, as well as the waifu cup, amazing designs, all limited edition and collectors. So once again, if you decide to pick anything up, use code FurtherBeyondGaming at checkout. 10% off everything in the store, so you save, so you're not paying full price, and you're supporting the channel so we can do bigger and better things. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I do truly appreciate that. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So my Anubis, I've been using him extensively now since I have him built up, and I do think he's a great modifier. I really do. I think he performs really well. Now there's a few things that I want to clear up because I think there's some misconceptions with the words that I use to describe modifiers. When I say a modifier is great, when I say a modifier is phenomenal, when I say a modifier is amazing, that does not mean necessarily that they are top tier meta per se. And what I mean by that is when I say Anubis is phenomenal, I'm not saying he's better than Hades. I'm not saying he's better than Hera. I'm not saying he's even better than Oceanus. I'm saying he's a really good, strong, comparable modifier that any new player will benefit by picking up and do really well with. He is going to undoubtedly enhance your account because he is strong. He does offer a lot, and he can clear content, the hardest of content. He's fun to play. He is very unique when it comes to his gameplay in general. So when I say phenomenal, I'm taking all of those things into account. I'm taking into account how fun he is, how unique he is, how strong he can be when you put enough resources into him, how synergistic his kit is, and how beneficial can it be. Those are things, when I say a modifier is phenomenal, those are the things I'm taking into account. But that doesn't mean necessarily that they are the meta, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're better than the best modifiers in the game. He doesn't compare to Hades because Hades is broken. He doesn't compare to Hera because Hera is broken. And I don't even think he compares to Oceanus because Oceanus is phenomenal. Bastet, to a degree, I think is better than him as well, just from her kit, DPS wise. She's much stronger. But Anubis does hold his own, and he does a lot of damage, and he's very strong in his own right. So by those metrics, in my opinion, I consider him to be a phenomenal modifier. But now I've been on the record by saying that you should skip him because he is in the standard banner. You don't have to have him, and we have other modifiers coming up very soon like Thor and 2.0 that you should be prioritizing over Anubis, right? But I understand that Anubis is very cool. A lot of people join the game of Aether Gazer for him. And so my opinions and thoughts on him is that he's strong. Yeah, if you pick him up, you're not going to regret it. He's going to be very beneficial. But if you are one that cares about the meta, then yeah, you should probably be saving for Thor and 2.0. Those modifiers are going to supersede him, and they're going to enhance your account even more than he can. Not to mention, he doesn't have the greatest of teams to fit in. But Aether Gazer, once again, I've said this many a times, is not a game that you have to play for meta. It's certainly a game that you pick up the modifier that you like and enjoy, and they're going to be able to clear the content for you, and you're going to have a very good time doing it. And that's what this game is all about. And that's why I like this game so much, because you could choose any modifier in the game that you really like, dump enough resources into them, and clear all the content. And that's what it's all about when it comes to this game. So I had to go ahead and mention that because I saw a few comments, and I felt the need to address it here in a video and just state that to clear up any, once again, misconceptions that there might be when it comes to the words that I use and the way I describe certain modifiers. Anyways, I went on a bit of a rant there. I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So here are my current stats for him. 42% crit rate. There was a comment that just got me fired up like that. 32% crit damage and 10% on the shadow damage. I definitely need to min-max him a lot better. Attack is almost 5,000, almost 20,000 CP. Not almost 20,000 CP, a little over 19,000 CP. What am I talking about? So I could definitely invest some more into him. I've been trying to get him double S rank. That may take another week or two to get him there, but I do want to double S rank him because I do enjoy using him once again. Here are the skills, once again, max out. Access key, I'm using, once again, the standard functor. I will try and get a signature functor. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. By the time, you know, he leaves, I might have to go for Thor's functor instead. Anyways, here are the sigils. These are the ones that I recommended you guys build. As you can see, I don't have them all the way maxed out. 40 with Nile, but I don't have them reconstructed to him specifically. And then to 60, need to work on that. Resources, right? I mean, I used so many swigs just getting him to this point. I've used so many resources to get him to this point. It's a miracle I got him here. Warps, once again, need to work on them. As you can see, I don't even have them fully maxed out. When it comes to warps, I don't even have them all in, I should say, in place. So we're working on that. And then codes, I don't even have all the codes unlocked. It's a work in progress, but once again, he's usable. We can use him. This is an Anubis that you can actually put into the hardest reoccurring dream, the hardest hazard zone cleaning, and get the job done, right? But I think that's a testament to how good he actually is. He's a good modifier. I think he's very underrated, by the way. Also, I think people are underrating how good he is. Obviously, they saw that CN tier list. He was T3. Once again, I think that tier list took into account team builds highly, and he doesn't have the most synergistic team. He doesn't have the greatest of teams, so obviously he's going to be very low. But if you take a look at his kit, if you take a look at what he's doing a whole lot, and I think that's what allows him to be comparable and hold his own when it comes to damage, when it comes to fitting on, you know, certain specific teams. It's definitely a niche for him. But what I will say is he is a lot of fun. He's all over the place. He is a range, to a sense, type of modifier, but also melee. So that's very unique. He could be up in your face, but he could also, you know, attack from afar at certain times. And then obviously merging with the Jackal Spirit's really, really fun, because then you absolutely pop off and cook. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the Reoccurring Dream, Distorted Dream 2. Let's go ahead and take that on and see what he can do. That rhymed. I don't think I've done live commentary gameplay in a while now, but we have live commentary gameplay right now. I put him on the team with Bastet, Hera, and Hera. I don't know why I was about to name a third and fourth ally here. One thing I don't think I've mentioned too often as well is his dodge. When you do dodge at the right time, very much like Bastet and Oceanus, you can do some damage. And that's rain damage as well, so you can be at afar and do some range, and that's a lot of fun to do as well. Once again, his uniqueness with the Jackal Spirit being out. I do want to go full red Aether code with him. I should have done Hera's ult first, so that way Bastet did a little more damage. I do want to do the full red Aether code. I think the full blue is really nice as well. I think you can absolutely cook with the full blue, but I just like what the full red is doing personally. I think you're able to do a whole lot of damage. Once again, very tailor-made to bosses as well. And I believe the ult is for 15 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So that, I think that's a pretty chunky amount of time to have the ult. Very generous amount of time, in my opinion. If, you know, 30 seconds would have been even better, obviously, for like how long you have the Jackal Spirit out, because the Jackal actually stays out for 30 seconds. It would have been really, really cool to have that be for the ultimate as well, 30 seconds. But that might have been a little too OP. I mean, what do you guys think? You can let me know in the comments down below. That might have been a little overpowered to be in the ultimate for that long, because the ultimate is where you're doing literally all the damage. See that range? That's very nice to have on a melee character, to have some range with them as well. To have that nice mix is always a good thing. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comments down below, but I think 30 seconds on the ult would have been kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, would have been kind of crazy. All right, let's go do this. Bastet ult, We'll ult. Why not? Do I hit? Beautiful. Alright, let's do that. And then we're just gonna pop all the skills, get as much damage as possible going. But yeah, I like his gameplay because the dodge feels very nice. There we go, we got the dodge to work. Feels very nice. It reminds me a lot of, I thought I hit him with the skill first. Reminds me of a lot of Oceanus. The way his dodge is, very fast, very quick. So you can get out of situations very easily. And then be able to do the damage afterwards as well. Let's go ahead and ult here with Bastet. And then I'm going to go ahead and skill. Beautiful. Cooking. Alright, let me go ahead and see if I can get my ult real quick, which I should. We got the ult. Nice. Is that 7 mil? Was that 7 mil? Hold on, I gotta look back at that. If that was 7 mil, I mean, that's not bad. I know we popped ults and stuff, but that is not bad for a modifier where I don't have the sigils fully maxed out. And I'm missing warps, right? I don't have all the warps even. I am getting tagged here. What's going on? I feel a bit of lag. And I don't have the Sig Functor either. Like, if we had the Signature Functor, we'd be doing far more damage. If we had the warps, we'd be doing far more damage. And if I had the sigils maxed out, we'd be doing far more damage. So if that was 7 mil, once again, I have to take a look back. Let me take a look at the damage stats here. 47,466,000. Fast at 36 million. And then for Hera, 9 million. Yeah, so I mean, that's not bad for a modifier that's not fully maxed out. Not bad at all. Only base S rank as well. If I had him, okay, so here's all the things we need to take into consideration: double S rank, Sig Functor, warps maxed out, sigils maxed out. Mans would be popping off, right? Mans would be popping off. I don't care what anybody says. He would be. He's a strong modifier. He's a strong modifier. I know. I understand some people feel one way or the other. Him being Shadow, obviously he's competing with Hades. Hades is obviously the better one, but he's good. He's not bad at all. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. I do truly appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name's Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.